I'm fulfilling another request from you guys. Today I'm going to talk about some of my musky fragrances. Hello my gorgeous ones, welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, sometimes request videos from you guys, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. All right, so I think a few of you, I think it was more than one, were asking for a musk fragrance video. And I only chose 13 today. I actually have more than that. So I will do another video, I think maybe in just a slightly different type of category with that. But I just chose my most musky fragrances, where musk is very predominant in the fragrance. Some of my other ones are more of that kind of soapy, clean laundry sort of musky. And then these are just the ones that you smell it and you know there is musk in the fragrance. So we are going to talk about 13 of them, and the majority, I think all these actually, are very, very affordable. You guys know I love to bring you affordable fragrances. So let's go ahead and jump into some musk. All right, you guys, first I'm going to start off with my most expensive ones, my designer ones, and they are my Narciso Rodriguez collection of musk fragrances. I have a major obsession with Narciso Rodriguez and his particular type of musk. Now, do I think these are the safest blind buys? No, I do not. I would recommend trying to get a sample to decide if you like this or not. I would also highly recommend you give it some time. You try it several times, because my relationship with these fragrances right here is very, very strange, because I objectively don't think they are the best smelling fragrances in the world. I don't think that they are the easiest to wear, but I crave them like none other. If I am in the mood to wear Narciso Rodriguez and wanting to smell it and I don't get it on my body, I almost feel like I want to just be out of my skin. I have to have it on. And when I'm wearing it, it makes me feel almost like a different person. It makes me very, very confident and like feel like I can do anything. So it's like a whole experience for me. That is very personal to me. I don't think everyone would feel that way. So I recommend you definitely try to get your nose on them. But let's go ahead and start with Musk Noir Rose. Well, let me talk about both of them. So we have Musk Noir and we have Musk Noir Rose. They are very, very similar, except Rose is going to have more pepperiness to it. It has pink pepper. So it's much more of this kind of exotic sort of musk. All of his fragrances, or at least these four that I have this very classic vintage sort of smell to them as well. They both smell like they could be something 20 years ago, and they also work for today, in my opinion. I love that sort of vintage vibe to them. And there's something about his musk that is just very, very addictive to my nose. For me, these are long lasting as well, as at the same time that they give me a lot of confidence and make me feel like I could go out and do anything. They also bring me a lot of comfort. I do crave these in the evening as well. So this is going to have plum. It has pink pepper in it. It has rose. Of course, it has the musk. And it does also say that it has bergamot and vanilla in it, and tuberose. And honestly, I get a hint of the tuberose, not a lot, just a hint. For me, it's more of the musk, the rose, the pink pepper, and the plum is very subtle. It's not one of those kind of sour plums. It is not even a really deep, rich plum that can make a fragrance smell thicker. It's more like the skin of a plum. It's very, very subtle. It's very sexy. Perfect for nighttime for me, perfect for cuddling up to myself or wearing it out and about, especially in the evening. I love this one. And then the Musk Noir, not the rose, but the Musk Noir. This is a little bit lighter. It's a little bit maybe safer because you don't have the pink pepper in it. So it has heliotrope, it has the musk obviously, and it also has suede. So it's very smooth. This is almost like a silky musk for me. And that heliotrope gives it a little bit of lightness as well. So it's almost just like this powdery suede musk is what I get from Musk Noir. So this one I think I like a little bit better for daytime. I'd wear this in the evening as well, but that heliotrope making it a little bit more powdery and lighter, missing like the pink pepper and the plum of the rose, makes this one just a little bit easier for daytime. So both of these, excellent, sexy, love them, but definitely get a tester first. Now Musk Forever is more of a springtime musk, if you will. There's more floral going on in here. There's frangipani, there's osmanthus, orange blossom, jasmine, and then the musk. You really just have a bunch of florals and musk in here. But even though it's mainly just florals and musk, I don't feel like this is a floral bomb. It's really not an in-your-face floral. That musk is so pretty in here. It just kind of softens and smooths everything out. It's almost with this one, like, even though the musk is not in the top, it kind of weaves its way all the way throughout. It's like you smell one sort of floral and a musk, and one sort of floral and a musk, and it just blends together very, very nicely instead of just being a floral bomb and then it settles into musk. It's woven throughout, and I think it makes it easy to wear, not this crazy bomb of, you know, like floral in your face. Very, very lovely, a little bit lighter, I'd say, so that's why this is more of a spring, even summertime musk. All right, and this is my baby right here. This is my favorite one, and actually, this reminds me, I have to get a backup bottle. This is discontinued, but you can still find it at places like Joma Shop, Fragrance Net. This is my favorite. This is my obsession. Out of all four, probably out of any musk that I own, I love it so much. I feel like the musk in this is not so harsh. It's not so in your face. It's a little bit softer, even a little bit sweeter, but this isn't, you know, like a sweet candy like fragrance at all. There's iris in here, which gives it a little bit of powderiness. You do have some Bulgarian rose, some tuberose in here. But this one, unlike the others, has more in the base. So this one has some cedar and some vetiver. It has a little bit of vanilla, but it's very, very subtle. But it does give it that ever so slight sweetness. This, for me, is a forever love. I love it so much. I love the bottle. I love layering this. It pairs with almost anything that I put it with. I crave it all the time. Love it so much. I've got to get another bottle. Don't you guys sell it out. But again, I don't know. It's still not a safe buy. Unless you're a big musk person, it might be safer for you. If you're kind of like, well, I don't know what I feel about musk, I would definitely try to get your nose on it somehow before you purchase a full bottle. But man, this is a lipsticky scent done so beautifully. This could have been Marilyn Monroe's fragrance, I feel like. I really, really do. It is just sexy. It is bold and soft at the same time. Love her so much. Now this next fragrance is one of those crazy experiences that you have sometimes as a fragrance connoisseur, and if you blind buy, where I purchased this, blind bought it off Amazon, just kind of on a whim. This is a Drop to Issey by Issey Miyake. And At first, I thought, oh no, I've got to keep the original bottle, or original box, because opening spray of it, I thought, this is no good. This was a fail. Oh no. But I thought, well, let me just give it a chance. Let me let it just, I've learned. You can't just judge right away. And I have to remind myself that sometimes. So I let it sit on the skin. And then the way that this develops into such a comforting, clean, kind of straight out of the shower, clean skin, perfect for bedtime sort of scent. I fell in love with it. And that was really exciting. I was like, oh, I don't have to return this after all. Now the bottle is cool. I like that you have this little groove back here so you can hold on to it. However, storing it, setting it up is kind of difficult. So you definitely have to have a place that you kind of wedge it in so that it's not laying. It can lay flat, that's fine. You spray it just like this, it's sort of rubbery up top. But this one is that sort of clean linens, clean white t-shirt sort of smell. This would be perfect at the gym. I think this is also a really good unisex scent. I think men could definitely pull this off. This one has almond milk, although that's not really strong in here. I'm gonna say it is like a very, very, very unsweetened almond milk. It also has some rose, it has lilac in it, it has star anise, but I really don't get that licoricey sort of scent that star anise can give. I really don't get that in here. It does have cedar and a little bit of vanilla that's not very strong, but I do think it helps that kind of cut that opening that's almost, it's almost just like a blast of this really stark Bulgarian rose in your face. And I think that vanilla just kind of later on smooths things out and takes a little edge off of it. And then of course the musk, obviously. I think it does have orange blossom and jasmine as well. So it sounds like it would be this really more heavily floral, sort of like the Narciso Rodriguez Forever. But this is definitely that cleaner, that just shower, whatever residue is left of the cleanliness on your skin, or very, very clean white shirt sort of scent. It is quickly, it has grown on me so much, and I'm so glad that I kept it. So if you do, oh, and by the way, I did read reviews of this afterwards, and same thing. They said, just give it about 10 minutes. Please do not judge it right away. I mean, several people said that, and I completely agree. If you do go out on the limb and you get this, let it sit on your skin for a while. If you're looking for a perfect gym, just clean office sort of scent as well, or you like to go to bed feeling really, really clean, highly recommend a drop to Issey. All right, kind of in that same vein of that fresh linen, sort of clean out of the shower scent, we have one from H&M. I did a video on all of the H&M fragrances right when they came out, and if you want to go reference that, some of those I think were not dupes, and I don't even think they were trying to dupe me, but they were similar to some other fragrances that are much more expensive. These are $10, and then I think I got them 40% off all of them. So for $6, they come in these really cute little bottles. They're not the most long lasting. We're talking about 3 hours, but it's $6, okay? But this is Modern Minimalist, perfect name for it because it is that sort of white t-shirt scent. So this is going to be eucalyptus. You can kind of get that out of the top of this, so it has a little bit of that sort of spa vibe to it. It does have a tiny bit of citrus. It has, of course, the musk in here. You also have rose, lily of the valley. A lot of musk fragrances really play with those type of florals. But it smells sort of like your dryer sheet fragrance, but in a really, really good way. Another one that would be perfect for gym, or you don't want to offend anyone around you. If you work close quarters with someone and you just want a really soft fragrance, maybe, actually, yes, and perfect for the gym. Because if it's only lasting a little bit, throw it in, spray yourself, and you're gonna smell like you just showered at the gym. Okay, this next one is another one that took me a minute to get used to it, but holy cow, I think it is phenomenal. This is Musk Essential. This is by Adyan Fragrances. And I think this is trying to dupe Initio, would be my guess. It's a very heavy bottle. It's like 28 bucks for 100 ml. This is very unisex, maybe ever so slightly leaning masculine, but I love it. I think this is another one for me that's very addictive. This is kind of pretty straightforward musk with amber and ambroxan. So it's a little bit warm with that musk. So it kind of plays actually a little bit with a warm and coldness to it, which is really cool. Makes it able to pair with anything. It's also great on its own. This is pretty long lasting. I think men would love this one, but women, I think it's excellent too. And I think out of all of these, if you're looking for that perfect layering musk, I would highly recommend this one. Okay, this one I think might be the sweetest of all of the ones that I'm showing you guys today. And it has gotten sweeter over time. I don't have a big dent in it because, well, I have too many fragrances. I really should have a bigger dent in this. The first 2 weeks that I had this, I mean, I wore it down to here, not a whole lot, but I'm just gonna spray right now because it smells so good. But this one is very vanilla for this, this is Gulf Orchid's Musk Collection Tahara Vanilla. So this almost has, I hesitate to say this because it's not like it's gourmand or anything. It's definitely a musk fragrance, but it almost has like a sugar cookie sort of vibe to it, but with musk. But I mean, don't think you're gonna get like a straight up sugar cookie with this, but it's just that it has this sort of sweet, airy vanilla musk. I think it's also the tonka in it that's kind of giving it a little bit of that fluffiness. There are floral notes in this, but I really just get basically a sweeter musk vanilla tonka from it. It's another really good layering one actually. So whereas the Musk Essential before is more of a warm, cool, dry sort of musk that can layer, this is a little bit sweeter of a musk that you could layer with anything that you want to add a little bit of sweetness and some musk too. All right, this next one is Absar's Musk Candy. I talked about this not that long ago in my Absar video. So if you're curious about any other fragrances, go check it out. But this is a violet musk fragrance. And even though it's called Musk Candy, there is a little sweetness to it, but it doesn't smell like straight up candy. Now, compared to some of the other musk fragrances that I've talked about, it is sweeter. It's not quite as sweet as the last one, but it's sweeter than probably all of the rest have been. That violet in here gives it that, I always feel like violet fragrances literally smell purple. Like this smells like a purple musk. So it is floral, ever so slightly sweet, and the musk in here is really beautiful. It was really strong at first. The musk was like, whoa, that's kind of a harsh musk when I first sprayed this. This is another one that after 10 minutes on the skin, it gets better and better. It's more of a princessy sort of fragrance, like a clean princess, not your clean everyday person, your clean princess fragrance. So if you're looking for something like that, kind of more demure, clean out of the shower, I would definitely recommend this. And this is super, super, super cheap and a gorgeous bottle. Okay, this next one is another in that line of the Gulf Orchid, and I actually just recently got this in, so don't have much of a dent in this one, but this is Musk Collection Pomegranate, and this one is honestly getting better the couple of times that I've tried it. And what's funny about a lot of these musks is if you kind of smell them back to back to back, you start to really be able to pick out and distinguish different notes within them and different levels of sweetness. You know, a straight up stark musk and then you smell something like this that I didn't think was that sweet before. When I compare the two, I'm like, oh, I do get the little caramel in this. You know, it's not overly in your face, but this does have caramel. It has clary sage, so it has a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of aromatic element to it. And this does have lily of the valley and jasmine, and really it kind of just has, you know, like the sparkling water that is like a flavored water, and you kind of expect to drink it and it to be really, really sweet, and you realize this just tastes like water but with like a hint of that flavor. That's kind of what this is. It is a musk fragrance with a hint, like a drop, a dollop of those other notes, like the pomegranate and the sage and the caramel, just a tiny, tiny bit to give you a little bit of a tease of it, but not to overpower it. So you're still getting a lot of musk here. I don't want you guys to think like, ooh, it's gonna be caramel and pomegranate, it's gonna be all like gourmand. No, this is definitely musky with just a little hint of those other notes. Likewise to the pomegranate, the last from that collection, this also came in. Both of those came in whenever I was buying a different fragrance from Aroma Concepts, and this one came for free with the purchase, and the last one came as a bundle. So, and I actually really, really enjoy them. So this one's new for me too. This is a body mist instead of the actual bottle, the glass bottle. But like the last one, this does have blueberry, but it is extremely subtle. Again, think sparkling water with a hint of that flavor or scent when it comes to this. This one's a little bit warmer. It does have amber, so this one isn't as florally. It has a little tanginess, just a little tang of that blueberry to the musk. This one and the pomegranate are those kind of just clean, fruity musks. So just think, I wanna be clean. I wanna smell kind of skin-like, but with just a little hint of fruit. That's what you're gonna get with them. This is another perfect one to like throw in a gym bag, especially since it is a body mist. Again, not the longest lasting. You're gonna get a couple of hours wear out of this one. I think this was a great one too to like wear at the pool when that's coming up. Just throw it in your bag and spray it all over, because this kind of has a freshness to it with that blueberry. So really, really like all three of them that are in this collection. All right, this is actually my last one. I cannot count. I think at the beginning I said 13. I am actually showing you guys 12 today. So this is Royal Collection Heritage by Maison Asrar. I love this bottle so much. I think it is so sleek. It looks so expensive. It is not. Aroma Concepts. Again, I have a code with them if you guys want to use it. This is my clean, out of the bath, summertime coconut fragrance. The coconut's very subtle in here, but it is so pretty, and it's mixed perfectly with some citrus at the top and then the musk. It's very simple. It's just a hint of citrus, a hint of coconut, and musk. And I think even my coconut haters possibly might like this. If you do love musk, but you hate coconut, but you still want some like a summery sort of islandy musk, you might want to take a chance on it. It's definitely one of my favorites. The perfect summertime musk out of all of them. If I'm recommending one for summertime or like a vacation, I would recommend this. It almost smells like you took a luxurious tropical bubble bath and then you get out and what your skin would smell like. I think it's beautiful. Bottle is gorgeous. Definitely one of my favorites out of all of my musks. That is it, you guys. Those are 12 musk fragrances that are pretty darn affordable. Even those beginning ones that I showed you, Narciso Rodriguez, you can find them on discount sites. So I'm gonna say all of these are at least under, you can get them for under $60, and some of them are probably down into the teens, like the Absar. So I hope I found some good, affordable, musky fragrances for you guys. Let me know if you have another request video. I thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.